So up until this point, we've been solving equations that just have one variable, x, or a y, or an m, just one variable in it. Well, today, starting on chapter 8, it says we're going to do equations that have two variables. Equations that have two variables. For instance, there's an equation that has two variables in it. X minus y equals 5. And it can be any two variables. But today what we're going to do is we want to know, is 4, -1 a solution to that thing? Question mark. Is 4, -1 a solution to that? Well, if it's a solution, when we plug those in, you should get a true statement. But before we can even plug it in, you need to remember that that thing is called an ordered pair. It's called an ordered pair. Why is it called an ordered pair? Because those two values are always in a certain order. What's the order? The first one is always the x value, and the second one is always the y value. Always. That's why it's called an ordered pair. They always go in that specific order. X first, and then the y. So what we're going to do if we want to know if it's a solution is we're going to plug this value in for x. X is 4. And we're going to plug that value in for y. Y is -1. And we want to know if we get a true statement. So what is x? Right, x is 4. Take away y. But what is y? -1. And what we want to know is, will that be equal? Well, what you have to remember is that when you subtract a negative, it's really like, all together say it. When you subtract a negative, it's really like, all together I heard adding. So really, is this like 4 plus 1? Yes? I think yesterday at this time they were sleeping. Yes? Okay, I'll be honest, yesterday at this time I was sleeping, but what is 4 plus 1? Is 5 equal to 5? So is that a solution? Yes. Yes. Yes, that is a solution because it comes out, it works out. 5 is equal to 5. It's a rough crowd today. It's a rough crowd today. How about this one? How about this one? 4x plus 3y. Black. 4x plus 3y equals, how about 10? How about 10? is 3, -1 a solution? So remember, this is an ordered pair. So this thing is the x, that one is the y. 4 times x plus 3 times y. We want to know, is that equal to 10? So what was x again? What am I going to put in for x? All together, say it. Oh, thank you. All together, all 2 of you. So 3 times x, but x is 3. Sorry, 4 times x. 4 times x. It's 4 times x, but x is 3. Plus 3 times y. But what is y? -1. And we want to know, will that equal 10? Will it equal 10? I don't know. Let's find out. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, parentheses first, but there's nothing to do in there. Exponents, no exponents. So multiply comes next. What do you get here? Right. What do you get here? What's 3 times -1? Right. And we want to know, is that equal to 10? Well, what is 12 take away 3? I think it's 9. Is 9 equal to 10? So is 3 -1 a solution? No, because it doesn't work. When you plug it in, you don't get something that works out. Does that make sense? Whew. Does that make sense? Anybody with questions? Anybody with questions? You know what?